Okay. All right, y'all. For anybody who just joined us, I am Jennifer Pearson. I'm an Emerald Ambassador in your upline. And I am going to just let Michelle Mullen take over most of this today. But I did want to show you one thing really cool. I'm going to let Michelle talk about the why, but I just want to show you this really fast. This is kind of some pictures from my journey so far. It is just amazing how much fun we have with Leaders Retreat, Convention, Hawaii, all the different private concerts like we just had with Kelly Clarkson at Convention in Vegas, and this is Leanne Rhymes and Jewel, and they have Halloween parties. We have a lot of fun together. But I want to show you our upline, because what I think is really amazing is I had never done another network marketing company before, and maybe some of you have, but I never in a million years thought you could actually make, like, real people could make real money with this type of thing. And in a lot of companies, you really can't. We have a lot of people who came from other companies, and they said they made more in 1 month with Plexus than they made in a year or their whole time with the other company. And it's because of the comp plan, which we'll talk about in a little bit, but they pay out so generously. And I just want to show you your upline. So I'm the bottom right down here with my kiddos, and I'm Emerald, which has an average income of $119,000 per year. I joined my friend from high school, Rosalind Payne. She is a Diamond Gold. This is the average for that rank, but I know that she's currently making about $53,000 per month, which is crazy insane. She joined her best friend, Celeste Gwynn. Celeste is the first double diamond in the company. She actually makes way more than, she probably makes about this much a month now. So that she makes about $700,000 or $800,000 a month. Super crazy insane. And she joined her college roommate and friend, Jen Hawkins, who is a diamond sapphire now, I believe. So anyway, I show this because I want you to know these are all your upline. They're my upline, and these are real people, our friends, who just started adding their friends and went for it. So like I said, Michelle, who's one of my best friends, is going for Emerald next month. And it's exciting to see everybody ranking up behind us. But when you look at how much you can make per month, when we get to that part, just know on this team alone, we have hundreds of people who are ranked silver through senior ruby, which is anywhere from a car payment of $400 and something a month all the way through, you know, truly replacing your income with a six-figure income. So that's it that I was going to cover, and then I'm going to hand it back over to Michelle to take over from there.
Great. Are you going to flip the slides for me, or do you want me to do it? You can do it. I don't care.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So just to go back to the why is, in case you haven't heard about that yet, is why are you taking supplements? Why are you with Plexus as a company, as an ambassador? Maybe you are just joining to get better health, or maybe you really want to do the business, but whatever it is, you need to sit and think about your why for a little while and really dig in deep. So you don't want to just say, hey, I just want to pay my car payment. You want to dig in deeper under that reason. So maybe it's, you know what, I want to be able to not constantly be worried about if I'm going to make it to the next paycheck every month, or I want to stay home with my children and be a stay-at-home mom and see them grow and not have them, you know, shipped off to daycare. So your why you should think deep enough into your why till it makes you cry. You know, that's the kind of the saying is your why should make you cry. And when your why is deep enough to make you emotionally connected to this why, that's what you hold on to when the business has its fluctuations. Maybe you have a disappointment or whatever. That's what you hold on to when you are having a downtime in the business. So anyways, you can move on to the first part of the Marketing 101. You need to update our fun pictures. We have so many more. Mm-hmm. So what do you say? How do you do it? You know, everybody starts off just spewing Plexus. You don't want to do that. You want to just say it's, you know, practice your little elevator speech about what Plexus is. It's a health and wellness company. Now they are pushing health and happiness company, and the new Vital Biome is improving people's happiness and lessening anxiety. So I think that's an accurate description of what our company is, a health and happiness company. So, you know, you can say things. I like this list that she has here. It helps balance your blood sugar. It helps you have excellent gut health, which in and of itself decreases inflammation and improves your nutrient absorption. So don't go too further into like the science of it. Like we love what Fran did because we need to kind of know, well, how things work, but you don't want to tell everybody all of that information, because it's really what they want to know is it working for you? And so it's much better to share your story, your personal story, as to how is it helping you. How, if you don't have a story yet because you're so new, you can tell how it helped your friend who signed you up, because you know that's what got you interested. Well, hey, my friend that I know, she has had lessened anxiety, and just go into their story. And then the best thing is to just stop, don't overtalk, just say, well, what are you interested in? What kind of health issues are you having? And then listen carefully, because that's the key. That's where you want to be, and that way you can respond and give them pointed information instead of telling them every product line that we have, and that's not necessary. So they really just want to know, how has it affected you and how would it help me? So if you'll forward this slide for me, please. Okay, so here's just a quick cheat sheet of what you could recommend. So if they are just interested in weight loss, a lot of times people say weight loss is what they're interested in, but you should try to get in a little deeper too, because sometimes there's actual health issues that are beneath that weight loss. And so anyways, you can read the list here. We have Slam, Boost, and I don't know, Jennifer, if you want me to go through each product description. Are you wanting me to? Okay, I know we have limited time.
Referring back, you know, you'll have access to this PowerPoint, but when you're not sure what to recommend, you can refer back to this.
Exactly. So I won't go into depth of what each of these products do, but the basic ones: detoxifiers, the probiotic, and the biocleanse. And then, as Fran said, you want to seed it back with the Vital Biome. The pain relief is ease and nerve. General wellness is our X factor. The Mega X Omegas, the body cream, and breast head. Anyways, these are great products. But definitely my best advice is to, if they just say weight loss, be sure to ask, you know, do you have any kind of underlying health issues that are also concerning you, or do you take any medication that I should know about? And talk to your sponsor about the medications. Certain ones aren't recommended with certain of our products, mainly the Boost and Accelerator and heart issues like high blood pressure. So the product combos, this is also a really great one to refer back to. In the slide, this slideshow is in Jen's All-Stars files. If you don't know how to find it, just let us know and we can help you find it, and you can download it and then print each page to look at it more in depth, or have it in your little binder for a cheat sheet when someone's talking to you and you can quickly look it up. But the autoimmune issues, this is big because a lot of the autoimmune issues are helped by fixing the gut, that they are an inflammation kind of disease. And so getting your gut health right and your blood sugar right, everything starts to work in the way it's supposed to be, and the inflammation is decreased, which is why it helps people with autoimmune issues a lot. Ease also is a natural anti-inflammatory, and X Factor just helps everything absorb much better. So, but anyways, as you can see, there's a lot of different product combos that work for different kinds of issues that people are having, and you want to look through these, and so you're familiar with what to recommend. So Now there's new pricing and everything. I haven't worked out the actual numbers yet, but I think that honestly, with now that there is a ambassadors get 60-day money back guarantee, I think it's a really good offer to just get people signed on as an ambassador, because they get the cheaper pricing on everything. And then if they order over $100, they also end up getting some money back. It's like getting a nice coupon or something, because you are going to earn commissions on all of your products that you purchase. Once you hit that $100 level, everything above that you earn 15% on. So, you know, if you're spending $150, you're going to get 15% of $50 back from your own purchases, which most MLMs do not even allow that. So a preferred customer is great too, because you can make customer bonuses on each of the products. The main difference was that ambassadors did not have a 60-day money back guarantee. So when people wanted to take advantage of that, we recommended that they be preferred. However, if someone's going to only order $40 worth of products, that is not probably the best option, is to make them an ambassador. I would start them off as a preferred customer, because to earn commissions on an ambassador, you should be at 100 or above to make it worth their while. And you can earn like $15 extra from the Slim. These are the just listed out. That's every month. So every month that your preferred customer orders Slim, they you get 15% of their commissions of the Slim, the PV of the Slim, and you get $15 every month just for them ordering Slim. So, but anyways, it's a great, it says here to share the business opportunity up front. And so if they are going to order the triplex, and, you know, hey, get them on as an ambassador. And I think even this month, there are some specials going on that our team is doing. So check with your sponsor, see if you're eligible for some of those specials. So how do you get customers and ambassadors? That's a good question. You gotta post about it on Facebook. So I know everybody goes through that first post and they sweat it out and they worry about what other people are going to think about them, but honestly, just go for it. You have to be bold, and your friends are going to love you anyways. They may tease you, but you just take it and say, hey, I feel great. You're going to do it too. Just wait. So, but the key thing is you need to post every single day, because if you're not posting every single day, people don't, they either A, think you don't believe in it, B, think you've stopped taking it, and C, think it's just a fad that you're going through. So post about it every day. Your friends don't see every single one of your posts anyways. The way that the algorithms work on Facebook, it's kind of a hit and miss. You should go to one of your acquaintance friends and go onto their page and then scroll down and you'll see, hey, I didn't see this post or this post, or, you know, it's kind of the way the news feeds work. So even if you're just posting once a day, they may not even see it. So, but consistently posting is so important. However, don't just only post about plexus. So you want to make sure you're also posting about your kids and your life and the things you do and the trips you take and just anything and everything. Maybe you don't want to post about, I'm eating donuts again and drinking my Slim. You don't want to do that, but you definitely want to keep your news feed interesting, so it's not just one long commercial. Make sure your posts are targeted to your market. So that's kind of, if your friends are all young moms, then you want to keep your posts kind of mommy, you know, like, oh, this is my mom fuel or whatever. So that's pretty self-explanatory. So let's see, it says just mix it up. You can mix up your posts. You can do one with a little graphic that you've seen or whatnot, and or you can find, if you find articles like I do online about health, post that and maybe talk in the comments about how that relates to the Plexus products. So I find a lot of gut health articles on like MSNBC, and I like to share that stuff. Be funny, have a personality. I'm going to jump ahead here and say, don't just click share on another person's Plexus post, because then it doesn't look good. It looks like you didn't think of it at all, and it's just bad. What you want to do is copy and then paste it into your comment bar. And you can even download the picture if you want to use their picture. However, I think it's really, really good if you do pictures of yourself holding the products, or, you know, whatever. It should be you, because your people want to see you, and you're trying to show that you are someone that they trust, and here you are with the Plexus products. So you want to do that. It says here to friend your upline and sidelines and all of the team members. You can follow certain jewels. And the good thing about friending people is if you friend people, then they can help support your posts. Most people will help you get started by commenting on your posts for you and helping support, or if someone asks a question, they may even try to answer it for you if you're brand new and a newbie. The best thing is Facebook Plexus etiquette is to go onto that person who's commented on your post and comment on one of theirs and support it. So the more you do that, the more support you'll get on your own posts. And here's some great names to follow. These are really successful diamond, well, some of them are emerald, but anyways, they're amazing people to follow. So go find these people, search on them in Facebook, and click follow or friend. And they have really great posts that you can steal. I like to try to change up the wording of my posts sometimes. So make sure you read the post and make sure it makes sense that you would be saying the things. If you're not pregnant, you don't want to say, oh, my OBGYN said I could have this Plexus. Obviously, that's an obvious one, but you need to kind of watch, because sometimes it's not as obvious, and you want it to sound like it's coming from you and not something you copied and shared. Okay, I've talked about the liking and commenting. It actually, if you get 3 comments on your post, then it boosts it into everybody else's newsfeed, because it starts to think, oh, this is a popular post, and this is all the algorithms of Facebook and how it works. I like to comment on the comments. So if someone says, oh, I love BioCleanse or whatever, then I'll comment under. I'm not replying, there's a reply. I'm commenting underneath that person who commented above me or commented on my post. And I'll comment, I do too, blah, 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 blah. And that gets you another comment on your post, which makes it more popular. Buffer is this free app that you can have. It lets you schedule out as many posts. I think it's up to 10 now, but as many posts as you want, and on what day and what time is most popular for you to post. So that's a really great way to, if you get busy all day and you can't post, schedule these out. Start on a Sunday, put them all in there for the week, and they'll just take care of themselves. Okay. Yeah, so I think I just talked about that. Continue to post about family, friends, and the like. Don't abandon your original Facebook audience. 3/4 of your posts should be personal. Your Facebook page is now your business page, so keep it positive and clean. It should sound like you still. Put your website under your comments and not in the post. So when you're making a post, you don't want to add your copy and pasted from your Facebook, your Plexus, Shop My Plexus, Michelle Mullen. You don't want to put that in the post itself. Put it in the comments below, because Facebook will think it's some kind of business if you put it up in the post itself. So it'll flag it. You don't want that. Put it in the comments below. So create your post it, then put your website, your Plexus website in the comments, and then that people will be able to click on that. You can create a separate distribution list for Plexus. So if you're worried about certain people in your list seeing your Plexus posts, you can just exclude them. You can make a whole new list of friends, say Plexus potentials, and then just start adding people into that group. And then you can click that group and post only to that group of friends who are supportive on your Plexus, or keep out people you don't want to see you're doing Plexus. Respond to comments with more information. People really are watching and reading comments, even if they don't say anything. I've had people stalk me for 2 years, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, they'll mention me, hey, I'm ready to try that Plexus stuff. And I'm like, wow, they never liked or commented on anything I've done. I didn't even think that they were supportive or watching, but they are. So you want to try to answer questions. If it's too in-depth, you can say, hey, I'll PM you, but people are watching, so try to, when I say too in-depth, if it's super personal, maybe you don't want to answer questions on the comments, but just general information about the products or whatnot and how it's helped you. That's great to put in the comments because other people will read them. And continuously expand your friends on Facebook by joining different Facebook groups, friending friends of friends. The bigger your friends list, the better your distribution is, and you can get more likes, more interest in your business. So keep adding, don't just stop. You're not allowed to post any prices at all. The only price you can post is the join fee, which is $34.95. You can't say anything about diseases specifically. And the before and after pictures, they need to go through a compliance with Plexus, and they will, take your before and after picture and ask you certain questions, and then send it back to you, and then that is a compliant before and after photo that you can use. But so you can't say, my friend has gotten so much help from fibromyalgia. You can't say that on Facebook, but you can say, my friend has so much pain from just her joints aching, or what, you have to be a little more creative and more descriptive of what the pain actually is than saying the direct disease name. So that's not compliant with the FTC. So that's what that rule is there. So how to get started is you want to look at a good place to look is your friends list on the Facebook. So just you can actually print that out. You can pull off the names of all your friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, kid contacts, spouses contacts. These are all great potential customers and ambassadors that you want to tap into. So make you a list and just start going down it and contacting them. Hey, have you heard about Plexus? I'm starting this Plexus business and it's so exciting. I love it. Want to know more? That kind of thing. Just message them quickly. So I just gave you a quick little example of one, but you can share your why you are doing this Plexus business. You can ask them what their issues might be, and when they tell you, then you can send them testimonies about how other people have been helped that have their issues. And you can say, these products, look at those cheat sheets we looked at before. These products are really good for your specific issue. So I think it would help you. And always you want to say, hey, obviously there's a 60-day money-back guarantee. We hope you try it for 60 days at least. It's a rolling 60-day money-back guarantee too. So if you want to try it for 90 days, you can still get the last 60 days back. Yes. And so focus on your dream team. So obviously your best friends are your dream team. So focus on them, get them on board, and then just keep going on your list. Some of your dream team may be someone who has an incredible, like maybe they have 5,000 Facebook friends. Hey, that person would be a good dream team, someone on your team. So those are also people who are potentially dream teams, people who have influence and are influential in their circle of friends. You might want to contact them first. You don't want to wait too long because someone else is thinking that same person is their dream team member. So don't wait too long. You don't have to know everything, and honestly, if they ask for a whole bunch of like detailed information, there's certain people, most do not want to know major details. But if you do have someone who's like that, then ask your sponsor to help you with this and say, hey, I don't know yet because I'm still new, but my sponsor would be happy to talk with us. Let's get on a 3-way chat on Facebook or call. So basically, the most you need to know is how has it helped you? How has it helped your sponsor? Because that's what people really want to know. Don't get discouraged. You've got to just keep reaching out. It takes, like Les Brown said, it takes 7 no's before someone says yes. And I've even seen that as a higher number, that sometimes the 12th, it might take 12 times for you to reach out and just check in with somebody. But it's eventually they're going to say, okay, well, maybe I will try it. It's all about timing, and really it's not about you, it's about them. If they're not ready in their mind, you don't really want them trying the products anyways, because they're going to probably be negative about it. So in a way, it works out the way it should. Some people are fast adopters, and some people take time to consider it. So it's not about you. No doesn't always mean no, forever. It could just mean, not right now. So that's, you could also say it means I'm going to think about it for a while. I'm considering it. So that's a cue to you to like put them back into your binder of when to contact, give them a month, and then contact them again, see if they're ready. Following up. Following up is key. The fortune is in the follow-up. And now we have Lexi, who is our little personal assistant. I wish I had her 3 years ago. I'd be diamond, I bet. Anyways, the follow-up is key. People fall off your radar because you're moving forward, asking about, touching base with other people and reaching out. And so the person you first contacted, if you forget, you need to follow up for your next no, get the no. But if you don't follow up, then the no really is forever, because you didn't come back and say, hey, I'm just checking if you were considering Plexus yet, or what do you think? You want to give it a try now? If you don't do that, that first no was a no. So you want to follow up. And here's some examples of who you need to follow up. People who asked for more information but did not order. Then you need to follow up with them and say, hey, do you have any other questions that I could answer? And then people who you send a message, they don't say anything, give them a week. Hey, just wanted to see if you had any time to think about what I've said in that message. So those are the people you want to check in with. You don't be shy. If they don't answer, don't think it's them saying, oh, how horrible, can't believe she did, contacted me. That's not what that means. It just means that maybe they're like, oh, I'll get back to that, or life is busy. So you never know why they haven't responded. So that is why you need to follow up. So obviously you need to follow up with any customers that you get to make sure that they're taking the products right, if they have any questions or concerns, and you always want to follow up in a way that's positive. So usually I try to say something along the lines of, how much do you love your Plexus? And that way they have to say, well, I like that it's doing this or that. Or you can even just go ahead and sometimes I'll say, so are you feeling more energy and sleeping better? Giving them the cues of what they should be feeling. Because sometimes the results are more subtle, and they're not looking for that. They're just looking for, I haven't seen the scale move. Well, we know that that isn't always necessarily the first thing that happens. The health benefits happen first. And so you want to, question them with what kind of is going to help them understand. Oh, well, yeah, I have been sleeping better. Oh, yeah, I've been regular. Oh, yeah, I have been doing this or that. So don't just say, how are you liking it? So that way they just kind of, what do you think? You want to specifically, pointedly say, are you feeling more energy and that kind of stuff? And if you have ambassadors on your team, you want to follow up with them and ask, help train them and make sure that if they need help or anything. So all of that kind of follow up is great. And you can do all of it on one day if you want and have your own follow up Friday. How am I doing on time? I didn't get a time ending time, so I don't know if I'm babbling too much.
No, you're right.
Okay, good. So, I love this. This is my favorite way to talk to people about plexus, is especially on Facebook, people complain all the time about how crappy they feel. And that is just an open door to walk through. I will usually private message these people who are complaining about headaches or bad sleep or whatever the heck they're complaining about. And I'll tell them, hey, I saw that you're complaining about migraines or headaches or whatever, and I'll tell them why I think plexus would be good for them. Then I send them testimonies that talk about other people who have been helped with the same symptom. This is just the best technique to use. But if you are comfortable, start doing it in person too. If they are talking about any issue, say, gosh, have you ever heard of plexus? Because, it really helps to have this, that, and the other when you have diabetes. It helps with blood sugar regulation, which is no more spikes and drops. So that's a great way to talk. Listen, you have to listen. Wear your plexus gear, wear your t-shirts and hats and carry cups. And we just had one lady have a shirt that says, ask me about plexus, and someone did on her way home from convention, and it was just so awesome because she's going to get some major relief from, like, I think she had lupus or something really horrible. Anyways, order some business cards. It's really nice to hand out. You can hand those out. You can post them up in the coffee shops or wherever else. Drop them in the those lunch places that have the big bowl of them. You never know who might see it. Meet up with friends in person, and they'll start asking you, so what is this about plexus? Because they'll see your posts. And best even more is to have an event and invite your friends, or to go to an event with your friends, because then your upline can help you show these people how awesome plexus is and share the testimonies that they know about in product information. So events are great for getting people to join your team or try the products. See, perfect timing. It's yours, Jennifer.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm not going to dive too nitty-gritty into our comp plan because there is a lot of detail in it. I think the main things you need to know about our comp plan are, first of all, it totally rocks and it beats any other comp plan out there, I guarantee it. If you put them side by side, you're going to be blown away. But there are two main ways that I feel like you make money with Plexus. One is with your customers, and the other one is by growing a team. So in the beginning, you probably are going to have more customers than ambassadors, and that's totally fine. As you get going in your business and you start adding to your team, and they add to their team, and they add to their team, and it kind of exponentially grows, which we'll go through in a second, you start making more money on your team than you actually are on your customers. But you always get paid on both. So when you purchase your own products and you have over $100 of your own purchases, you're getting paid on that. Like Michelle said, anything over the first 100 PV of your own purchases. And also when you have new customers that join you, you get paid on your customers every month too. The first $100 goes to the company. After that, you start getting paid. So from 101 through $499, you're going to get 15% commission. But each month, as soon as you hit $500 in purchases and or sales, it's retroactive all the way back to 101 and up, you get 25% commission on. So you always want to try to hit that $500 every month so that you're getting that 25% commission. On top of that, as Michelle was talking about, if you have customers that are preferred customers, what I love about it is it's better for them and it's better for you. They're getting a discount and they've got the convenience of their order shipping every month without them having to think about it. But you're also getting paid those preferred customer bonuses on every single product for every single customer every single month. And that really, really adds up. When you start to build your team and you have people join you, they want to buy a welcome pack, you really want to encourage them to, because it is the cheapest you can ever get your product, ever. It's a one-time deal, and they get a great deal on it. And you also get paid on it. Actually, you get paid 4 levels down on the welcome packs. You get a little bit less with each level below you. But when you add a new ambassador and they buy a welcome pack, you get either $25 or $50, depending on which welcome pack they purchased. When they add somebody to their team, you get, I think it's $15. It goes down with each level, but you're getting paid on that. And as your team grows and it's building each month, that really starts to add up. You're getting paid those bonuses weekly. So when somebody joins your team this week, you're going to be paid next Friday. So you get paid the Friday after the week that somebody joins your team. All of your other ways that you can earn money, you're going to get paid in a monthly paycheck that comes on the 15th of the month. So you're also going to get paid on having those team members every single month. For every person on your team who has at least $100 of purchases and or sales, you're going to get basically a pay point, and it goes down from levels 1 through 3, you get 5 points. Levels 4, you get 4 points. And it keeps going down until you hit level 7. After that, you're not getting paid on them. But each month, the company pays you based on profit sharing. So depending on how much the company made, they take 50% of their profits and they're dividing it out. And you're getting paid on those pay points based on the profit sharing. So the great thing is it's one plexus. We help each other. Even sideline teams, we all want everybody to succeed. We want the company to do well because it makes our paychecks higher. So I love that. I have great, great friends in sideline teams. There's no competition there. We all want everybody to do well. You also get paid 5% commission on your level 1 sales. So your level 1 is somebody that is your person, your friend, your family member that joined your team. So their first $100 goes to the company. After that, all of their sales or purchases, you get 5% commission on every single month. So as you add level 1s, that starts to really add up too. You also get paid when you rank advance. So we've got these ranks of silver, gold, senior gold, ruby, senior ruby, and then you start to go into the jewel level where you get the profit sharing and all that stuff. Every time you move up from silver through senior ruby, you get a bonus. So silver is $100, gold is $250, senior gold is $500. I might be getting that quite wrong. Senior gold is $750. Anyway, it's big money. It's really something that is an awesome bonus to get up until you get to the jewel level where you get profit sharing, and you don't need that one-time bonus because you get paid every month from the profit sharing. And so, yeah, that's the profit sharing. Once you get to jewel status, emeralds, sapphires, and diamonds get an additional percentage of the profit share from the company each month. And it's really substantial. That's how you end up getting into the 6-figure incomes and up. So let me show you. This was based on our uplines team. we have information that shows you the average for the company by rank, but it's pretty much in between these numbers right here. But this kind of shows you the range. Silvers make 200 to 1,500. As a silver, I was probably on the high end of this. Gold to senior gold. I mean, we're talking at this point, you're not only covering your car payment, but you can cover your mortgage and more. Senior ruby. And then once you get to emerald, which by the way, I have tons and tons of silver through senior ruby on my team. Once you get to emerald, which is where I am, you get the profit sharing and you start getting the 6-figure income. And again, my sponsor is Diamond Gold. So she's the one making about $53,000 per month. So I just like to show this because it really shows that it's worth your time. I mean, I wasn't so sure that I was going to do this business. I love the products. I was telling everybody about them anyway, but I wasn't having them order through me until I took a look at the comp plan and I took a look at the numbers and realized, you know what, I could actually quit my corporate job. And that's what I was able to do. So a year and a half in, I quit my corporate job and got to stay home with my kids, which is what I really, really wanted to do. And it's been amazing. And I love that I now get to help other people do the same thing. So I'm just going to show you really quickly because sometimes people get overwhelmed thinking, well, how am I ever going to build such a huge team that I'm going to get to the jewel level? You don't have to know 1 million people. You know 3 people, you help them add 3 people, and you teach them to duplicate that down. If you just did that, if you just added 3 people and that duplicated down 7 levels based on the profit sharing with our point system, you're earning over $14,000 a month just on that one line item. That doesn't include your customers or your profit sharing bonus or any of the other stuff. So obviously, once you get your 3 and you train them to get 3 and go down, you want to go out and get yourself another 3 so that your whole journey goes faster. But to me, this showed that it really is doable. It's just the power of 3. Okay. So keys to success. What I want you to know is you do need to get organized. You do need to be self-motivated. You get out of this business what you put into it. So it's so easy to get through your week and be like, oh gosh, I really meant to work my Plexus business, but I just ran out of time and I didn't do it. Set aside time to be your work time, whether that's after you put the kids down to sleep or after you drop them off at school or you're using your lunch hour, whatever it is, whatever time frame is right for you. Maybe you're doing 15 minutes a day, maybe you're doing 2 hours a day, but set it aside and have that be your work time and do the tough stuff first. So if you're scared to reach out to new people, do that first, because otherwise you're going to procrastinate. You're going to be like, oh darn, lunch hour's over and I didn't get around to reaching out to anybody. Oh no, but I did all my follow-ups. So do whatever's hard for you first. And what we like to say is do 5-3-1. Reach out to 5 new people, follow up with 3 people, and do 1 training a day. This is each day you want to do this. And until you have a team, that 1 training could be yourself. I still like to train myself every day, do something for me, but now I also like to do something for my team too. But if you truly do 5-3-1, reach out to 5 people, follow up with 3 people, and train 1 person every day, you try that for 2 weeks, and I'm pretty much guaranteeing you're going to see some results. However, keep in mind, at the beginning, you're planting seeds, and there's a 90-day cycle. We like to say what you do today, your effort you're put in today, you're probably going to see payoff in 90 days. So don't get discouraged if you're not seeing it all pay off right away. You're planting those seeds, and I promise you it'll pay off. And that's why I like to say have unwavering belief and be very bold in your sharing. People need these products. I guarantee you, they need these products, but not only that, they need this business. Y'all, there are people who can't sleep at night because they're worried about how they're going to pay their bills or how they're going to be able to afford to send their child to the camp that she wants to go to or put their kid through college and not have horrible debt. I mean, these are real struggles that people, and you don't know, don't prejudge people. You might have somebody who makes the 6-figure income already and you're thinking they don't need this business, but maybe they need time freedom. Maybe they want to be a stay-at-home mom. You just don't know. So offer it up because people need what we have for sure. Be consistent with taking your own products because you need to be a product of the product. Your own story is going to be the thing that resonates the most with the people that you are sharing with, right? Your family, your friends, they want to know what your experience is. And don't feel like it has to be some huge thing of, oh my gosh, I got off 3 prescriptions and I dropped 50 pounds. And, it doesn't have to be that. Bring them on the journey with you as you go. Wow, I woke up and I feel so refreshed. I can't believe I slept all the way through the night last night. I can't remember the last time I could do that without having to take a sleep aid. Or, wow, I just walked by this whole dessert display and I didn't even feel like I wanted it. It looked gross to me. What's wrong with you? It must be this plexus stuff. That's amazing. Those little things, that resonates with people. So don't wait till you have this huge testimony to start sharing. Bring people on the journey with you. Michelle already covered to ask people what they're dealing with. You can't really resonate with somebody until you know what is their key issue. Y'all, when I started, I might start talking about, when I was a new ambassador, start talking about weight loss, and they're like, I really don't care about that. But I wish you had something that helped with energy. I'd be like, oh, yeah, I do have that. I should have asked you first. What are you struggling with? Continue to learn. Like I said, I train myself every single day because the more you know, just the better you are off with doing this business. But we never know everything. Depend on your upline. Do 3-way chats, 3-way calls with your upline and your potential people when you don't feel like you know enough yet. Don't let that hold you back. I promise you there's somebody in your upline willing to help you do that. I guarantee it. Expect ups and downs. We kind of talked about that. That's why you want to have your why, because there's going to be that day that your best friend tells you no, she's not going to go on this journey with you. She's not going to do it with you. And that hurts. But you know what? Maybe she's going to join you 2 years from now. You don't know. We have that happen. Or maybe somebody gives up on the products and you know what? I just didn't see it working for me. And that hurts too, because you're like, what, are you insane? These products are amazing. Do you see everything it's doing for me? But you don't know. Maybe the timing wasn't right for them. Maybe they were too busy. They weren't consistent with their products. They weren't drinking their water. Whatever it is, so many of those people come back around when the timing is right for them and they do it the right way. And then they're thanking you for introducing them to the products. Oh, put your blinders on, guys. I cannot tell you. There are people who will fly up the ranks faster than you. There are people who are going to look at you and be so jealous of your journey. You just never know what yours is going to be. It all just depends on who joins you and when the timing is right for them. And it doesn't matter because you'll get there. You will get there in your own time frame, and I promise you it'll be worth it. So let's see, do I have anything else? Okay, yeah, I want to leave you with this. These are your goals. So your first goal is you want to get 3 customers and you want to get 3 ambassadors. Once you get those 3 ambassadors, you turn silver and you get that $100 bonus and you have started your team. You start teaching them to add 3 to their team and get that replicating down. Make sure your customers are happy. Happy customers turn into happy ambassadors. Very successful ambassadors. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to look at your Franks list that you're going to put together and you're going to say, who needs these products? Who needs this business? Who would rock this business? And you start reaching out to them. So write down your why. This is your homework. Write down your why. Write down what your goal is for this month. Your goal is for you personally. It doesn't have to be whatever Sally to the right is doing or Betsy to the left is doing. They may have a different circumstance than you. If you want it, go for it. Make your goal big. If you feel like this is just your side thing you're going to do for now and dabble in it, that's okay. Still write down your goal, what you want to achieve, and then determine the time frame of when you're going to do it, how much time you're going to set aside and when. You're writing down your contacts of who you're going to reach out to. Craft your message and craft your Facebook post if you haven't started doing your Facebook posting yet. And then reach out to your sponsor and review it with her and let her help you. Because at the beginning, sometimes you might need a little bit of help. Making sure it sounds really personable and not salesy and not too long, because a lot of times we want to vomit plexus. They can help you with that. They can make sure it's great. So you want to share all that with your sponsor and you want to get going. And that's, I think, all we have. I think we are a little over on our time. But if anyone does have any questions, I will do a little bit of Q&A. If you don't have any questions, you can hop off after I tell you this. Yeah, I wrote down a couple notes that I wanted to add to this. First of all, we have a 7-day trial that's going to start on July 19th. And some of us did this last month as a trial. It was amazing. It blew up our business. I am telling you, every single person that I personally added into it either joined as an ambassador or as a customer. They absolutely loved it. I will be posting more information soon about what it is, but you are going to start wanting to talk to your prospects. This is the perfect time. We have new Slim out there. It has a new flavor. It's a new formulation. You just start talking to everybody. It doesn't matter if they've tried Plexus before or not. You say, you need to try it now. $25 for a 7-day welcome pack. Get in the group. You'll have all kinds of support, prizes. It's going to be amazing. I personally recommend, if you're trying to get Leaders Retreat, purchase the samples yourself and then sell it to them directly, because for Leaders Retreat, in order to get credit, your customer, their very first order has to be at least 50 PV. So if they order 7-day trial pack and then they join as a customer, you're not getting credit for them. If they join as an ambassador, that will still count. Let's see, what else did I want to tell you? Oh, this is just something I need to add in here is, please don't end your messages with "let me know." I think that's what most people go to. That's your go-to thing of just, okay, here's all this information. Let me know if you're interested. Let me know if you have questions. Right? We all want to do that. Don't do that. You want to end with a question or call to action, okay? So you want to say, which way would you rather order, preferred or retail? Or are you ready to sign up now as an ambassador? Or what's holding you back from doing this today? I mean, make it be your voice. You don't want to be salesy, but end with a question, end with a call to action. Don't end with "let me know," because you will never hear from them again. All right, I think that's all I have. Let me see if we have some questions up here. Okay. Where'd my chat go? And I'm going to unmute you guys so you can actually just, oops, hold on. I'm going to try to unmute you guys. How did I do it before? Let me go all the way down. Thanks for hanging in so long, guys. You guys are amazing. Yeah, I know where it is. I just can't seem to. I'm going to stop the recording now, though, and then we'll do it.